Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Grown Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Today is July 3rd of 2025. It's Thursday, 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 28 degrees Celsius. Mr. Clock says it's about 8:16 a.m. in the morning, but it's a little off. I don't know why he's dinging wrong. I have to check it out. Today we're going to work on our Pom-Pom, our lemon-scented geranium. And I got this from Ted's greenhouse. Let me show you over here so you can see, and this is what it is. And we're going to do this as just a little display. Mr. Elephant's ready. Now this one's a bigger one. You can see how big it is. But we can't use nothing that tall into this little planting. So what I'm going to do is, let's bring this down more so you can see what I'm doing. I got the branches structure coming out about here. So what I'll just do is take my ironwood pruners, you know, nothing cuts wood like ironwood, and just go right below the brain, just like that. And then I got water sitting here, and I'm going to take cuttings of this. But right now it's going to sit into the water. And then this one we got growing. You can see how nice this one is. So this one, I think I'll cut it back a little bit lower, just like that. Now this has a lot of leaves on it, but for now I'll just let it soak in the water. I don't know if I can get them in. Let me cut some of these leaves off. Take my needle nose from ironwood, because you know nothing cuts wood like ironwood. You can always give Claire a call on Ironwood Tools, and she can give you the prices of all the tools. And just mention my name, and she'll give you the discount. There we go. I'll have that in there. Yeah, this does smell like lemon. So let's get those out of the way. Put Mr. Elephant here. Mr. Elephant says hello to all the kitties, and you know we can get Mr. Elephant at Ted's at Ace Hardware. Ace Hardware sells them. I think they're like $9.99, but they're a great price. So get your kids a little Mr. Elephant. They can help you water your plants and trees. So first thing I'm going to do, what a raspy throat today. Take Ted's mix, his cactus mix, put it in the bottom. Just like that. And then, before we do anything else, we're going to take our root hook from that and see if I can get anything situated here. Get some of the roots out so we can get this into the pot better. Just like that. Get some of them off. Get some of the top off so we can see the trunk a little bit better. There we go. Just a little bit. We don't want to overdo it because it's summer, it's hot. And I'll leave it in the basement for once I get done, and I'm going to put it outside in the evening. And you can see it's in Ted's mix. So we're just going to get a little bit out there like this. Just cut that one big long root off. Put it in the soil, in the water. And we're just going to tease this one out. So we just can get to where the trunk starts. And just get it going. Because I don't have any more spots in the shades. I have to clean my my pond filter today. So I got to get to that. So there we go, just like that. This has got a little bit smaller trunk, as you can see. So each cutting is different. Whoa, Mr. Clock, you're 5 minutes off on ringing there. Should ring at 10:15. You're ringing at 10:20. And we'll see what's going on later. So now I'm going to take some of these lower branches off so we can see the trunk better. Just like that. And we'll take this one off here. And we'll give it a little start like that. Now, will these root? I have no idea. But we'll just stick them in. I'll get something a little bit later. Put them in, and then we can stick them outside. Man, what a raspy voice today. So, let's get this old soil out of the way. And Tom. There we go. Up we go. There. Now, you can see, I can't find no fancy rocks to make like a display in. Look at this rock. Look how nice it looks. And what is it? It's an old piece of cement. You can use that for a rock. Whatever you can find. You don't have to go buying any fancy rocks or anything. Somebody's busting up concrete. Ask them if you can have a piece, if you can find a nice piece of them. Why not? Be frugal. Okay, here's our Azus. Now, let's see how we're going to do this. Let's open it up. And I think we'll put the big one over here. Now this is just mycorrhiza. I'm going to get this in. Well, we're not going to take any more of the roots out. We'll just go with our fingers the best we can. Just like that. Get it in until it develops its a bigger root system. You can put this in here like this. And then maybe the rock here. I don't know, let's simulate a forest growing together, sort of. So, let me get some more Ted's Mix here. And we'll get it in. You don't have to have the standard bonsai trees. Try something simple. I mean, what's the difference? A geranium? Why not? They live a long time. They develop some nice trunks on them. Same thing with a poinsettia. You can do a poinsettia. You can do anything you set your mind to. Just give it a shot. Don't listen to all these people. Oh, no, you can't do that. You got to do maples, or you got to do this, or you got to do that. No, 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 no. Come on, Mr. Spoon. Be a rebel. Be a rebel like me. Try something different. Everybody's doing junipers. Everybody's doing spruces. Everybody's, you know, get off the same old standard. Do a crepe myrtle. Crepe myrtles are beautiful trees. Plus, they reward you with flowers. You can get that from Clint Cotton, the crepe myrtle guy. So let's get this back here. Oh, that fit in perfect, just like that. Beautiful. And all that is a piece of cement. Just like that. Be a rebel. Try something different. Try a succulent. Try an herb. Anything. Just use your imagination. Anything can be made into a bonsai. Anything. No, I don't use those fancy soils. Look at Sam from the Aussie Bonsai Bloke. He uses any mix he can get. Any soil mix. Anything that's fast draining for him, he uses. He doesn't buy no fancy soils. You know, a lot of people can't afford all those fancy soils. You can make your own with a bag of topsoil, potting soil that you get in the store. You can get the chicken grit for 29 cents a pound for the number one. Or the number 2 and the number 1 I think is 39 cents a pound because you get more in it. And you go from there. There we go. You'll never know that's a piece of cement there. All that is a regular piece of cement. What's the difference? I'm sure there's a lot of broken cement out around where you live. You can use that. All you gotta do is find a good piece. Okay, let's put that in there. Let's get that in there. And before we spray the soil, I got this Mighty Fine lipstick that my sister got for me. It's a cool color. We're just going to dab the top. Now, you don't have to really do this, but because I don't know what flower comes out of it, but, you know, just for the heck of it so it doesn't die back all the way. And you give your trees some flair. Look at that. Red. And you mark your roses that way if they're red when you prune them and you forget which one is red, which one is white. So, yeah, I'm going to have to find some pots to stick the cuttings in, and we'll see what happens. We'll go from there. I'm going to say, Tom, this ain't the season to root. Why not? It's warm, it's hot. What better way for the roots to take off? I'll get Mr. Elephant, and we'll just water it in real good. There we go. Just like that. Take your fingers, push it in better so everything gets in good contact with the soil. The roots get in good contact with the soil and everything else. There. Okay, we got the sides going down a little bit. So what I can really do on the sides like this is I got my 50-50 mix of organic seed starter mix and number 1 cherry red chicken grit. You gotta mark your stuff down. And we'll just put a little bit around here. Just like that. And what else did I put in there? Yeah, just, oh yeah, and I put in some coarse sand too. I knew it looked different. You know, something different. You don't have to have the same old stuff. Make your own soil. Whatever you can afford, that's what you do in bonsai. I don't, oh no, you gotta buy this this bonsai soil with all this other stuff in there. Nah. You can get if you go online and you really want to try it, there's a bonsai sites that sell just the floor droppings. You can use them. That's cheap if you just want to do that. But otherwise, just make your own. There we go. And then on the inside, so we can spruce this up a little bit more, we got to put something in the belly there. So we'll get some number 1 cherry red chicken grit. Time you got to find the spot where you open it up. There we go. That's the number 1 cherry red chicken grit. Now we'll just put it into the little cove that we got here. I don't have no aminos to put there. Aminos are animals. But I think just a plain, simple scenery. Just like that. Just like that. Might as well. Just like that. There we go. Nice and easy. Put Mr. Spoon here so we don't lose them. Those cuttings I'll let sit and soak. And you can see how nice the red blends in with the soil. With our 1 part seed starter mix, 1 part coarse sand, and 1 part #1 cherry red chicken grit. There we go. Get Mr. Elephant here, give a little more watering. And we just go from there. Look at that. So today's Thursday, and what's Thursday? There's our front right there. Let's raise that up so you can see it. And you can see how the red sticks out. There's the back. We can always stick something in there later, but for now, that's our front, and I'll put a little tag there for the date we plan, and we'll see how it takes off, and then I'll see if I can get some of these cuttings to grow. You never know. So today's Thursday night. It's Thursday. And what do you do on Thursday? It's book night. Pick up a good book, something that you hold in your hand, not these e-books. Those are terrible. You're still ruining your vision that way by always looking on the computer and stuff. So give your eyeballs a rest. Read a book. Feel the book in your hand. Turn the pages. Have a cup of tea. Take a sip. Read a little bit. Put your little light on in the corner so you can just a reading lamp. Sit in your favorite chair. Read your book. Turn the page. Have a little sip of tea, and relax your mind for a good half hour to an hour. Do that at least once a week. Your brain will thank you for it. Okay, everybody, it's getting late. We're 17 minutes into the video, going into 18. You guys got to take a break. So have a great day and read a book and try a geranium. Any kind, skeleton, any lemon-scented, mint-scented, whatever geraniums you can find. The scented geraniums work good, or just get a regular geranium that they're getting rid of now for 50 cents because they're all getting all dried out, and try a geranium for a bonsai. So you have a good day, good book, and a cup of tea, and I'll see you later.